Hello everyone. Today we have guests from United Kingdom, from London, HRUC College representative, Mr. Afshin Nejafipor. He's gonna introduce himself now, and we will talk about Harrow colleges and their courses, entry requirements, and also we'll ask some more questions. Welcome Afshin to our studio.
Thank you, Mr. Bakadir.
Please introduce yourself to our audience.
So my name is Afshin Nejafipor. I'm the International Manager for HRUC, that's Harrow, Richmond and Uxbridge College Group in London. I've been the manager now for about over 10 years, and I really enjoy the job. So yeah, I look forward to speaking with you now to discuss more about our college.
Just tell us a little bit about the college and their campuses. Where is it located?
Yeah, so all the campuses are based in West London area. We have 3 separate colleges and each of them has a distinctive identity. The biggest campus is our Uxbridge College campus, where most of our international students study. I'd say around 80% of them. Quite a busy environment. It's very similar to a university environment. Then we have our Harrow campus, which is actually based closer to central London. It's a little bit closer.
Harrow College is near Uxbridge Station, is that right?
So Harrow College is near Harrow on the Hill Station, very close to Wembley Stadium. So if you like your football, then it's quite very close to the National Stadium of England. And our final campus is Richmond, which is in quite an affluent part of London. It's a very nice area, leafy we would say in England. And at Richmond, primarily we're doing A-level programme and some art and design programmes. If you know about rugby, very close to Twickenham Rugby Stadium.
Okay,
so, there you go.
Good.
Yeah.
So what courses do you offer? Let's start from Uxbridge campus. Uxbridge campus, I believe, is near the Brunel University, near the Uxbridge station.
That's correct.
So what courses offered there?
So at our Uxbridge campus, we offer a very wide range of courses. We offer the A-level programme, wide range of subjects. The only subjects we don't really do are foreign languages and agriculture, but everything else we do. At our Uxbridge campus, we also have a range of foundation courses in business, computing, engineering, travel and tourism, health and social care, sciences. We have lots of different courses. And if you're not sure about what course to do, then you can talk to us, so we'll help you. And then finally, we have our Higher National Diploma courses, which are equivalent to the first 2 years of university. And again, we have those in engineering, business, computing, hospitality, health and social care, and we have different intakes throughout the year as well for that.
That's good. You mentioned about A-level courses. Obviously, a lot of students are interested for those A-level courses.
Yeah.
What subjects do you offer, and who is it for? Basically, for A-levels.
So, our A-level program, I suppose you could say, is for students that are more aspirational in terms of wanting to progress to a Russell Group university or one of the top tier universities, the top 40 I would say. Also, A-level program is a good route for students that are wanting to do courses that are competitive to get into. For example, medicine, veterinary science, dentistry, pharmacy, law. If you're looking to go to these higher end universities, then A-level route is the main route that you should take in the UK. We have different subjects. Just an example, you take 3 subjects in 2 years. It's primarily exam based. If you're not sure what 3 subjects to take, we can help you decide. But for example, if you want to do medicine at university, then we would suggest that you do chemistry, biology and maths, for example. If you wanted to do architecture at university, then we would say you should choose art and design, mathematics, and one other course. So we'll help you decide that once we know what kind of career pathway you're looking at.
So students choose three courses.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to for fourth one as well?
In some circumstances they can. What tends to happen is students do 4 subjects and then drop one. They used to call it AS level, although that's become less common these days. But if you're very high achieving, if you're an Uzbek student that's already studied IGCSE, for example, and you've a straight A star student, then definitely we can look at a 4th A level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because those very top tier universities like Oxbridge universities, it's good if they have 4 subjects.
Yeah.
Like if they choosing maths and further maths, that will be really like helpful when they getting admissions to those top universities.
Yeah.
Other than that, 3 will be enough for other universities, isn't it?
Yeah.
The entry requirements. What's the entry requirements for these courses?
So for A levels, if you're studying British curriculum already, then we would take O level or IGCSE. We'd want you to have at least 6 grades with a kind of grade B or above profile, or grade 6 in the numerical system that we're now using in England. We'd want you to be primarily getting Bs and above. For our, if you haven't done IGCSE or O level, and you've followed the Uzbek system of grade 11, you can still apply for A level. You need to be getting grade 4s and above, but we'd also want you to do an entry test in the relevant subject. So for example, if you would like to do A level mathematics, then we want you to do a maths entry test. And it's the same for biology or chemistry. We'd want you to do like a multiple choice question test, which we'll do online with you.
Is that only tests, and do you have interviews as well?
There is one interview that will be online with either me or my colleague in the office. And then very importantly is the English language requirement. So in the UK, we're primarily using IELTS for UKVI to assess students. And for A-level programme in general, we're looking for an overall band score of 6 with no individual band lower than 5.5. There is some flexibility in that, but that's what every student should be kind of aspiring to that wants to apply to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all subjects, they require UKVA IELTS, not like standard or IDP IELTS.
That's a requirement. So this is a Home Office requirement set by the UK government, that if you want to study in a college in the UK, you need to be doing a UKVI accredited test. So primarily the one that we use in the we would use is IELTS for UKVI. There are others like Pearson, UKVI. I don't know if that's available here, but
in terms of CELT, Secure English Language Tests, we have UKVA IELTS in Tashkent, and also we have also a language cert exam, CELT exam here. So those 2 are popular in Uzbekistan. I just want to little bit explain about this UKVA IELTS. Some students, they ask a lot of questions about this. Basically, if you want to study above degree level, then you will need UKVA IELTS. For example, foundation course is level 3. It's below degree level. That means you need definitely have UKVA IELTS. Also, if you want to study BTech, HND courses, then or A-level courses, those ones are also below degree level, which is level 3. Then you need UKVA IELTS. UKVA IELTS can be taken in Tashkent in British Council. We can leave the link below this video so that you can get from there the dates and available prices as well, the exam fees. The next question is about the campus life and facilities there. If you can talk about us a little bit on that.
Okay, so all the campuses are based in London. So the all the campuses are very much a reflection of the London population. So it's very multicultural in London. There's people from all over the world, not just international students. This might be first or second generation like immigrants that have come to the UK that are settling in London. Even me, my father is not from the UK. He was born overseas. And there's many people similar to me in living in London like that. So when you study at one of our campuses, you'll be meeting students from all over the world. Some of whom are living here, some of whom might just be visiting, or some might be here on a student visa. It's just a mix. So you'll have friends from all over the world. In terms of the sorry, I'll also emphasise different religions and different outlooks on life is included in that as well. So it's the population is very much a reflection, the campus population is very much a reflection of London. In terms of the facilities, I'd say our facilities are quite top notch. We invest every year in facilities. If you go on, have a look at our videos in terms of like our engineering facilities, our computing, they are very high level. I was speaking to a student 2 days ago, and I showed our video, and they said, "Oh, is this like a workplace? Is this like a factory?" And I said, "No, this is the classroom." They thought it was like actual workplace, but no, it's the classroom. So
that means it's really integrated with the workplaces, with the industry.
Yeah, and we actually do a lot of work with industry. We have lots of adult learners that industry pay for their staff to come and train with us, to do courses with us, particularly in the engineering field. We have lots of those students. We do lots of apprenticeships as well, not for international students, but because of our facilities are so good that we have lots of engagement with that. So because of that, our students are getting very good skills development. They're gaining on their employability skills if they want to get a job after graduating in the UK. They're in a much better place to do so because they're getting those kind of employability skills. And then our teachers also, lots of them have come from industry, and they bring that knowledge with them as well. And yeah, so in terms of our facilities, just have a look at our promotional videos. You'll get a much better idea of kind of what we offer.
So it's really linked to the practical world. They get practice as well. That's really good. Progressing to universities or finishing the courses. After finishing the courses, what students have options to progress or to go to career life?
Yeah, so it depends on what program they follow. So most of the students in the past that we've had from Uzbekistan, they've been doing either a foundation course or A-level course. So the majority of those students will progress to university for onto the first year. So we have very good links with universities, not just in London, but across the country. We're sending around 800 students per year to university, so it's a big number. And we also have a very large university fair every year in April. I think I'm going to miss the one. That's because I'm here now, but that's attended by around 50 universities. So it's a very big event. But yeah, most of our students apply and go to universities like Brunel, which is very local to us, Middlesex, Westminster, University of West London, Buckinghamshire New University, Hertfordshire. But we've sent students to Oxford and Cambridge before, to UCL, to the kind of the higher tier university. So every option is available for those students. And then we also have some students that are doing a high national diploma. Not so many Uzbek students have done this, but we have students from other countries where they might have already done 1 year of university in their home country, or they've done like an A-level program, and they study with us for 2 years, and then they have the option to do like just a 1 year top up at university. So we have progression agreements, and we have many students that go to University of West London, for example, and Coventry University for business top-up degrees.
So basically they study 2 years at your college,
yeah,
and the final year they can study in another university.
Yeah,
and get the degree from that university.
Yeah, so many students like that option because they can save a lot of money by studying with us for 2 years, but they get the same degree at the end of the 3. They still get the graduate visa work option as well, so that doesn't change. They can still get that. So it's quite a cost-effective way. And also, while they're studying the 2 years with us, it's a classroom environment. It's a very supportive environment. They're not in lectures where they're studying with hundreds of students. It's more supportive seminar classroom-based environment. So it's good for students that might feel nervous about being in that overwhelming university climate or environment, and they want to be somewhere that's maybe not so busy and hectic. They're just looking for more of like a quiet, supportive environment, let's say. Yeah,
that's good. And you've mentioned about the cost-effective the courses.
Yeah.
Obviously, the topic is coming to money.
Yeah.
What is the course fees at the college?
Yeah, so our fees are, we just have 2 kind of fee distinctions. So on our level 3 and foundation courses, our prices are £8,500 tuition fee. I don't know how much of it is in dollars or or Uzbek som, but I think it's just under $12,000 US dollars, I think. And then we have our high national diploma courses, which are priced at £8,900 per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. It's a really competitive price. Plus, as you said, the students are saving when they do 2 years with you. They will be paying $8,900 each year.
Yeah.
Plus the final year, obviously they're paying at the university fee.
Yeah. So they can make a saving, and I can also say, because I think we hadn't discussed this before, but we can accept a 50% deposit for CAS as well.
Okay.
So we're willing to do that. If the student would have to pay the remaining fee when they arrive and enroll, but for year 1 we can accept a deposit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I believe you have further education courses.
Yeah.
Access to higher education courses. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you can talk about a little bit that courses, because some students they getting like a break, and
Yeah.
then they want to study. They want to come back to study.
Yeah.
And if you talk about the access to higher education and requirements and the
Yeah, so I can talk about, we have something called Access Program, Access to Higher Education Program. So this is very similar to like pathway courses that are provided by universities. The good like foundation pathway courses. The good thing about our Access Program is that it's generally recognised by like all universities in the UK. If you look at their entry criteria, most of them will list an Access Program in their entry criteria. So you're not restricted to just studying at the university. That if you were to follow a pathway program, some providers, like, you're restricted to that pathway, to that university. But our one is open to any university. So we can offer this course for students that have done their grade 11 or IGCSE program, maybe even if they've had a gap of some 2 or 3 years or something. We'll take the students from age 18 and over, and we run the program in multiple different areas. The main ones being business, computing and IT. We have medicine pathway, a science pathway. We have a health and social care pathway, or nursing pathway, we say. I think I said science already, but yeah, this is the main pathways we don't have an engineering pathway, but we'd recommend science for that pathway because they cover physics, maths within that. Yeah.
Well, what's the fee for this course?
The fee for that is £8,500 for the 1 year. It's a 1 year course, very intensive, mixture of exams and assignment coursework. But it's a very kind of cost-effective way to get to university quickly. The better that you do on the course, and the more you're graded in terms of pass, merit, distinction being the highest grade. The more distinctions you get, the more likely you are to get to the higher tier universities. So, yeah, it's a good program. We've had quite a few Uzbek students do this course, and they've managed to progress to different universities in the UK.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's minimum age is 18, and what's
Yeah.
the language requirement for that?
Again, it's an IELTS of 5.5 band in each of the individual bands, or 6 overall.
So overall 6.0, and sections must not be less than 5.5.
Yeah, we don't want to try and avoid any fives. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We've talked about many questions about the college. For further information, for more information, you can visit the college website. We will put the link under the video. If you have any questions about studying in the UK, please feel free to contact us at StudyIn. Thank you, Afshin, for the information.
Thank you, Bakadir.
And welcome to Uzbekistan.
Thank you. I look forward to, thank you for the opportunity to take part in this interview, and I look forward to welcoming you to HRUC very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.